The sand hills of Nebraska, one of the largest grass-stabilized sand dunes in the world. Yet it is only 1/16 the size of the vast Egyptian desert. There are no pyramids or grand stone temples here, yet in the 1880s, Nebraskans could find a mummy in these hills. The year was 1885. Henry Virgil Rominger, a congregational minister from western Nebraska, was exploring Egypt. Rominger, who was an amateur Egyptologist, wanted a souvenir, a 2,000-year-old mummy.
It was found in a rocky recess of the royal burying ground at Thebes in Upper Egypt in January 1885. It was purchased from the Giza Museum at Cairo, whither it had been brought in March of the same year. H.V. Rominger, 1897.
Rominger's mummy came from a tomb like these dug into the side of a mountain. Located at Thebes is the Valley of the Kings, a space reserved for the dead. There are over 80 tombs spread across miles of the desert. Here, the nobility and the people of power were immortalized in stone. Rominger paid over $3,000 for the mummy and another $2,000 to ship it back to America. The wood sarcophagus has gold symbols and hieroglyphic inscriptions. Inside, a mummy of a man thousands of years old, wrapped in 50 layers of bandages. Rominger wasn't the only Nebraskan to be fascinated with Egypt. Millionaire George Leninger of Omaha made his fortune in farm implements. At one point in the mid-1880s, his company sold the most farm machinery in the world. Leninger liked to travel and to collect art. Here he is with his wife and granddaughter in front of the Sphinx. Leninger visited over 33 countries, gathering so much art, he built a private gallery in downtown Omaha. It included 2 mummies and a variety of ancient Egyptian artifacts. Today, many of these significant artifacts are housed at the University of Nebraska Archives. The collection includes the Rominger and Leninger mummies, along with ancient artifacts like this wooden ushabti, a funerary statue. Some tombs contain several hundred of these statues. Also in the collection is this 2,000-year-old linen book dressed with beadwork. Humans were not the only things mummified. Here is a cat wrapped in cloth preserved for eternity. Egyptian craftsmanship and a sense of detail can be found in this stone lion's head and this Patekos head, dating from the 1st century. Patekos was a dwarf god, sometimes carried in the pocket or placed in the home for good luck. The Ankh, a hieroglyphic symbol representing life or to live. This Ankh is covered with a turquoise color glaze. The symbol also can be found on this seal. Seals were used to authenticate documents and to prove ownership, usually pressed into soft clay tablets. This small obsidian amulet contains the Eye of Horus. It was considered to be one of the most powerful of all the amulets. Amulets were worn to honor the gods and for protection. Along with these amulets are many more artifacts on display at the University of Nebraska at Omaha in the religion department. From biblical times to the era of Leninger and Rominger, Egypt has shaped history. By studying these and other artifacts, we learn more about the Egyptian culture that is part of Nebraska's history.